Fire. Yeah. You kick. Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. And what are we going to be talking about? The new version of Fire Necro for Season 3. This is something that I theory crafted for hours on stream yesterday, and a lot of people have been asking for builds and thoughts and stuff that they could start for Season 3, so I've got something for you today. Now, I've been working on Fire Necro for literally years. This is iteration 11 or 12, and it should be greatly improved. Not only are just minions in general better, they're more tanky, they do more damage, we have more multiplicative damage scaling through vitality, we have assassinate mode, and we're going to be switching out some of the minions where now we're going to be using Assemble the Abomination, but it's not going to be snapshotted or any weird stuff. It's going to play like any other minion, so you don't have to worry about kind of the annoying DK of Abomination, and you're going to get its awesome tail ability. I'm going to break down everything right now. Moving over to Last Epoch tools, we're going to break down the blessings, idols, and gear, starting with blessings. Now, I say this all the time. When it comes to your blessings, you can always switch these. None of them are mandatory. I took more life, all res, double armor, and health regen. Health regen being my favorite blessing because it does give us a good source of sustain. But if you needed a individual resistance, if you needed to boost your endurance, if you needed critical strike avoidance, you can always switch these out, so just feel free. Moving over to idols. On here, there is a required idol for this build. It is right here. Chance to summon a Flame Wraith instead. I used to run 2 of these. Now I only run 1. It gives you 70-80% chance to summon a Flame Wraith. So every once in a while, you get a necrotic one, but it just... there's no cooldown, so you would just summon another one. So you do want this idol. The other idols are double health. So this is 9% to health, 50 to base, and we're taking ward decay and ward per second. And we have 3 of them, and the rest of them are vitality, health regen, and rounding out some resistances. I know idols are kind of all over the place. Moving over to gear. Now on here, we had to switch up the gear completely. Why? Because damage over time for minions have a new multiplicative damage stat based upon your vitality, which is nice because it also helps you with your resistances and helps giving you a ton of life. This build planner right now has 7,200 life, and we're able to get it up to 135. So that would be 135 multiplicative damage to your ignites for your minions. So what we are using is Bone Clamor Helmet, and we have a T7 Vitality. We're using Mantle of the Pale Ox, and we're getting DR and Vitality on here. Now, a lot of people don't know this body armor was actually nerfed this update. It just didn't make it into the patch notes. The big update is your increased health went from 32%, which was crazy, down to 18. It is still an unbelievably awesome armor. For belt, we want Brewmaster's Buckle because it has up to 10 Vitality on it. Vitality on our Citadel boots. This is taking care of the reduced bonus critical strikes as well because we have a new passive that supports this affix. We're using Julra's Obsession for the increased cast speed for our minions. We took the Crab Ring. This has all attributes on it and an implicit for vitality and has double armor, and you're going to run quicker. We're using Phantom Grip. This is 2 minion skills, and this we probably end up won't use this ring. There's lots. We might even use just an exalted ring, but I put it in here for the extra minion skills. For Primordial, we are taking the T-Rex. We have lots of different attributes here. Whenever your attributes stacking, you might as well just take T-Rex. It's going to give you 3 to skills. It's going to give you an extra minion, and it will buff your existing armor. For our weapon, we are using the Dragon Flame Edict. This is going to give up to 200% fire damage and up to 200% minion ignite chance. So you'll have almost 20 minions. They're going to be hitting, and with all the ignite built in, almost every hit, they're going to be doing 3 stacks of ignite. So you're going to have 5, 6, 8,000 stacks of minion ignite on the target. The amulet, you're going to have lots of options. If you're struggling with resistances, you can use Ominous. I just put in Nihilus for now, but this is not a crit build, so you would not want to use Death Rattle, or you could just use a regular Exalt as well. But Nihilus is a great amulet. So this is how I broke down the gear. the idols, and the blessing. Let's talk skills. Starting off with our newcomer, Assemble the Abomination, and I will tell you why I switched out Golem for A-Bomb in this build. So the main reason is, one, Abomination now has this node, Age of Undeath, and this is if you are not absorbing a skeleton, it's going to give all the minions around it 10% increased attack speed. So just for having A-Bomb, it's going to buff the minions around him, which is great. More importantly, though, if you come up here, it has its Tail Slam ability. And Tail Slam is a fire spell that also ignites targets. And what's even cooler about the new Abomination tree is right here, Picky Eater. So you're going to use 6 zombies to make the Abomination. It will not deteriorate. And with Picky Eater, you can make zombies and just use their regular skill. Where any other minion on this tree, if you create the Abomination from it, you can no longer use it except for zombies. So we could still spam zombies while having all the benefits of Tail Slam through Abomination. On top of that, it has its multiplicative damage. It's going to be generating threat. And just like Golem, the Paleox is going to redirect all that damage to your A-Bomb. It has more multiplicative damage, and then it has these 2 nodes right here. This is going to give your Tail Slam 50% cooldown reduction and 32% multiplicative damage, which means your Abomination will be Tail Slamming every 3 seconds just from this tree. That doesn't include any other cooldown, which is awesome. And then if you're struggling with life whatsoever, we can boost up flesh right here. But I put the points into Meat Grinder, where your A-Bomb will actually get stronger as it kills enemies. It has perfect synergy with Fire Necro. I know it's sad Golem is not in here. Moving over to Summon Skeletal Mage. For the most part, this is exactly the same. We are taking all of the Ignite chance and Ignite penetration. We're only making Pyromancers. And in here, this will also be your movement skill with maximum skeletons, maximum spell damage, and a little bit of leech. So this is unchanged. We did get a nice boost to Dreadshade. So a lot of people are saying Dreadshade's dead. It got nerfed because it no longer has its permanent crit. We don't care about that. What we care about is this node. Wasting Essence. This is a 24% multiplicative damage to your minions affected by Dreadshade. So you have multiplicative damage here. You have multiplicative damage here. So you're double dipping. You've got attack speed here, and you have attack speed here, and you have base damage. So overall, Dreadshade is going to be even better for this build. When you come over to Wraiths, these are unchanged. On here, we took permanent Wraiths, giving them the most damage we can, boosting their base, and we are turning them to fire. And last but not least, zombies. Zombies I change every single season. I am back to running some numbers and checking it. We are on fire zombies. So we fully converted it with 150 fire chance, and they're going to be vomiting, and they're going to have another 200% fire chance. So that's going to put them up to 350%. And we're boosting their vomiting damage. And then in here, we're also taking more multiplicative damage. They're also going to have more multiplicative damage against bosses, and they're going to have our kill threshold. So all in all, huge buffs for the build, not only with gear, but also skills. Now let's talk about the revamped passive tree for Fire Necro, and I'll take you through each tab. Starting in the base Acolyte, we have taken 7 into Forbidden Knowledge. We're going Vitality, again, as much Vitality as you can get, minion damage and attack speed, and then we're taking Soul Aegis. This was buffed from 3 to 4, which basically means at level 100, all of your minions get 400 base armor, which is great as far as keeping them alive, especially for only 1 point invested. Now I'm going to move you over to the Lich tree, actually. And what's great about Lich is it has a ton of vitality in it. So we're going to take mana and int. We're going to take vitality and poison resistance. And then right over here, a new node, Bed of Souls. Vitality, shared health regen, and then vitality, every point you're going to get 2% of health regen. This is like the best node for survivability and this build in the Lich tree. Because again, we have 130 vitality. So this threshold bonus alone is going to give us 260 health regen. Moving over to Necromancer. Now here we got to spread some stuff out and make sure we hit everything that's important. We're taking minion damage and attack speed. We are taking Vitality. This also has minion armor per intelligence and minion health per vitality, which is great because those are the scalars for this build. We are going into Aegis Fall, which is going to give us armor shred. It's also going to give us vanguards. More minions hitting, the more ignite chance, and armor shed is always great. We are going into ward per second per minion, so this is going to give us some survivability. Our minions will be immune to stun and shared reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. This works perfectly with the boots. This is how we're getting that 80%. As we continue, we jump the middle section. We are taking attack and cast speed. We are taking increased health. We're taking more vitality and all res. This node has been revamped a little bit. We now have minion ignite chance on it and base minion fire. And then up here on the top, int and vitality, as much vitality as possible. This is also what kind of unlocks the entire build for what we are doing. 3-point threshold node bonus. Minions more multiplicative damage over time per vitality. So this is going to super our minion ignites. We're taking haste and frenzy. You trigger this by using Dreadshade. Every time you cast Dreadshade, it's going to give your minions 5 seconds of frenzy and haste with a 10-second cooldown. And then lastly, this node has been changed a little bit. This is minion base spell, minion cast speed, and 1-2 maximum skeletons. And on here, the base minion and cast speed is actually probably decent. We could probably pull 2 of those off here. You're going to have a little less life, but it's going to make your minions attack quicker and more. I think that's actually better. Those are the passives. All right, everybody, that's the build I'm so excited to test out in the new season, new and improved Fire Necromancer. The current build is actually already awesome and a blast to play. It's beautiful, and I just know this version is going to be so much better. I'm so excited for this new season. New subathon kicking off August 21st for Beneath Ancient Skies. So don't forget to come by Aaron Action RPG on Twitch or on YouTube and all the other streaming platforms as well. We've got game giveaways and merch giveaways and a lot of other things planned. It should be an awesome, awesome event for this season. Don't forget to check out my new website, actionrpg.com. We've got new writers coming on, new tech for the website. We're updating all the builds for Season 3. It continues to get better and better, and it's crazy looking at the website right now compared to where we were for Season 2. We're also starting to work on API tools, so hopefully we could start competing with the big boys. But that, that all takes time. But we are moving towards that route. Don't forget to join the Discord. A lot of the giveaways and subathon shenanigans happen there. Right now we have a hoodie giveaway in the Discords. For just being a member of my community, we try to do a game giveaway or merch giveaway every 2 weeks. And the sign up for my brand new treasure hunt event starting August 21st is in Discord as well. We already have 100 people signed up, so don't forget to get into the new treasure hunt. Okay, I'm done. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.